Guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. For the first time ever here, we are going to share an unkillable clan boss team on the channel, and probably the easiest one and one of the most effective ones inside the game right now. So I can't wait to share this video with you guys. Before we get into all the champions, how it was done, and talk about my results and what I need to kind of fine tune a little bit more, I want to give a huge credit where credit is due. I'm going to have a link to this website, guys, for you all in the show notes below. But oh my word, I found this website. It's deadwoodjedi.com, and he has this tab here, speed tune list. Now I'm not going to show you everything because I don't want you guys to be able to screenshot and not actually have to visit this website and show this dude some love. But oh my word, it has, just a quick, you can see, has all of the ratios on all the speeds that you need for, a Santa and Rashad the Tower, a single Maneater comp, a double Maneater comp, double Maneater for Nightmare, like every single unkillable composition or speed tune competition that you need for Clan Boss is on this website. Very easy to kind of understand too. It doesn't, you can see double Maneater right here, right? We're not getting into like all these super nuanced things that take forever to do. It's really simple here. So one Maneater at 248 speed, Maneater 1. The second Maneater at 246 speed, Maneater 2. And then your other three champions. One champion's going to be from 211 to 212. One's going to be from 205 to 212 speed. And the other one's going to be from 205 to 212 speed. That's it. That's for Ultra Nightmare. And then a Nightmare, you can see that is the line below. So again, I'm going to link this website for you guys. I would check it out. I honestly, even if you think, oh, I don't have two Maneaters, forget it. Doesn't matter. There's slow double Maneaters, there's single Maneaters, there's tons of different compositions, not just involving a Maneater champion. So definitely check out this website, man, and shout out to Deadwood Jedi, dude. That's some real incredible stuff here. So let's go ahead and get rid of my, okay, there we go. I was gonna say get rid of my taskbar, but we're good. So I'm gonna show you the team that I made. Now, listen, I just showed you this. Let me bring it back real quickly here. I just showed you this. All you need to know about building this team, I'm just going to make it really easy and simple to understand. Don't want to overwhelm you with any information more than you need. You're going to have two Maneaters and three other champions. The three other champions can be anybody you want. Anybody, okay? It's not important to have a lot of heals on the team because you don't need heals. You're unkillable. It's not going to be important to have a lot of defense, to have a lot of HP, because you're unkillable. You just want to be putting out damage with the other three champions on this team, okay? So three champions in this speed range. The rest of their gear is largely irrelevant except for how much damage you're going to be doing. That's all you need to know, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at my team, and then we'll go ahead and do a clan boss battle. So my team, of course, is two Maneaters. Now, one thing that I have to tell you guys is if you're going to use double Maneater, you do have to book up Ancient Blood, okay? You do have to get this down on the Ancient Blood ability. So both of my Maneaters are booked. That's something that is, maybe a little bit of a downside, but you do want to make sure, because you're going to need to cover with that unkillable 100% of the battle, essentially, to have success. So I have two Maneaters, just like I told you guys. I have 246 on one speed, and all the other stats you can pretty much ignore. 248 on the others, on the other Maneater. Now, again here, you can pretty much ignore every other stat. Every other piece of gear doesn't matter. I'm just basically sitting here trying to find gear on all my other champions. It's basically going to be one roll and two rolled speed gear, right? And it doesn't have to all be in a speed set, but it's easier to do that way, right? And just be careful with Lore of Steel. Just make sure that your speed is exactly where you need it to be on all these champions. Now, this is important because I screwed up. Like, in the beginning, like an idiot, I was like, yeah, one's at 247, one's at 246, shouldn't be an issue. And it didn't work for me. After 15 turns, they all died. The speed got messed up, right? So 246 and 248 is where they need to be, at least in my experience, okay? So the rest of my team right now let me tell you about this team. I used to put out 17 to 23 million damage on Ultra Nightmare just with my best champions, right? Now this team is not refined. I don't have the other champions where they need to be in order to put out the most damage. So I'm using a Cult Brawler because he's such a good poison layer. I'm going to show you what team but I need to test out, and I'm sure I can get this damage up to 40 or 50 million. Right now I'm between 30 and 35 million per key. So a Cult Brawler, again here, his gear is all over the place. He doesn't even have one set on him, right? So I just threw this together last night. But I think this is for the better because it just goes to show you guys that you don't need to have, the best champions in the entire world or the best gear on these champions. It's largely irrelevant. So I have him at 209 speed. Again, this is going to be my champion in the 205 to 212 range. You get 2 of those champions. So that's one of them. I'm also using Frozen Banshee. She's great. Poison sensitivity. She's at 212. So my other champion here who is in the 211 to 212 range. And then the last champion that I'm using is right now just Valkyrie, right? A counterattack. You use Skull Crown in there as well. So Valkyrie is going to be, again, between 205 and 212 and 209. So she is in that threshold, and that's all you need. That's it. Now, there's one more step here, all right? Don't turn off the video and go build these champions just yet. All right, this is very important. And you can see here, back to the website. So the Maneater attack should work in the following order. Siphon, Unkillable, A1, 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 Unkillable. I'm gonna show you it easier right now. I'm gonna show you it with me right now, right? We're gonna do it real easy. So I go to Ultra Nightmare, have the team selected, my 2 Maneaters, my Frozen Banshee, my Occult Brawler, and my Valkyrie. Doesn't matter who's in the lead. I need an attack aura or something, so, whatever. You wanna go on manual, right? And again, feel free to pause the video right now, come back to this point, have a timestamp, because I screwed it up. I had too many A1s because I'm an idiot, and I screwed up the whole thing. If you screw up the beginning, you're gonna screw up the whole thing, but it's easy. If I can do it, you can do it. So here we go. 1 Siphon, 2 Siphon, and then we're gonna go with any ability that we want on the other champions. So we'll do Valkyrie's counterattack. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what abilities you use on the other champions. Just make sure, again, on the masteries on these champions, guys, that none of these champions have any turn meter manipulation. That will screw up your entire team. Make sure all of those on the accuracy, on the support tree are off. Okay, so that was our first turn, right? The clan boss took his turn. Now we're gonna go with, so A2, A2, A3. Boom. Ancient Blood #1. So now we are unkillable for 2 turns. Now we're gonna go with, and I'm cheating, I'm looking just to make sure. I'm gonna go with, after that first unkillable, we go A1. And then we can use any abilities we want. Let's try to get some poison down. And then we're gonna go A1 again. Obviously. And then Clan Boss is gonna go. And then there's only one more step. That's it. Like I said, really, really easy stuff here. We have the option to go unkillable, but don't go unkillable yet. We still have 1 turn left on all the unkillable buffs that we have on right now. So boom, A1 again, and then guess what? Auto. That's it. There it is. It's set up. You have to do that at the beginning of every single one of your runs, and you can see that before the clan boss goes right now, unkillable's up, and it's gonna stay up, because essentially, think about it again, this unkillable is going to be, we're gonna have 3 Maneater turns essentially in between every single one of the clan boss attacks, and we're able to, because the unkillable is good for 2 turns, we're able to get it in there 24/7 essentially using 2 Maneaters. Now, like I told you guys, I mean, what are the odds of all of you guys having 2 Maneaters? Probably 1% or 0. Like, not a lot of you guys have 2 Maneaters built up. Now, a thing about Maneater is you don't have to ascend him either, right? You don't have to ascend them. You do have to throw books in them until you get that A3 on that cooldown. But this is it. I mean, you go for 50 turns. So the rest of the game becomes, in this composition, in any unkillable composition for the most part, right? The rest of it becomes, okay, how much damage? How can I optimize my other 3 champions in this team so that they're putting out as much damage as possible over 50 turns on a 3-man team? Because my Maneaters here, they're not built up to do a lot of damage. I need to, again, this is only 24 hours or so into this team for me personally. So I'm doing this, I could have probably waited a week, or I could probably update this video in a week and show you how far I've come. Because now I have the comp ready. I just need to go ahead and start building the other 3 and even my Maneaters so they're doing more damage. Now through 50 rounds, even with War Master on both these Maneaters, they're only going to be doing about 2 million, 2.5 to 3 million damage each. That's it. Now, the good thing about this comp is it works on any affinity clan boss. It works right now if the clan boss is at, what is he, 70%, 80% HP, or it works if he's at 1% HP or 0% HP. So it works no matter what the affinity is, and it's just nice. And you don't have to worry about the stun because it's an unkillable and block debuffs, so we don't have to worry about stuns at all throughout the duration of this as well. So you can see 10 turns in, 11 turns in, we're at about 7 million damage. Again, need to get the damage a little bit higher, at least so I can consistently 2 key, because you don't want to be spending 3 keys on an unkillable. That's not cool. But either way, guys, again, that website, I will show you how. I'm going to fast forward to the end of this clan boss battle. I'll come back to you at stage, turn, excuse me, number like 47, 48, kind of end this video out. But again, that website has some very interesting compositions, some compositions without Maneater, some just how to, take, 3 turns or 4 turns for every clan boss turn, has all the speeds that you need for all of your teams, and it is, again, very easily digestible for you guys. I'd really encourage all of you, even if you're like, yeah, dude, stupid video, don't even have Maneater, 1, let alone 2, could care less, bro. I'd really advise you guys take a look, because maybe you do have other compositions. So here we go, guys, 14 rounds in, we're still unkillable. Come back at you guys in round 48. All right, guys, here we are at turn 48, getting ready to see everybody drop here in just a moment. We're at 33 million or so almost damage, so maybe this one will be around 35 mil when we're done. We got one more turn to do so let's stack those poisons on the clan boss. Come on, Frozen Banshee, and then we'll see the entire team wipe right there. So there it goes, a total of 33.93 million there. So again, not so bad. You can see the total damage output is 2.2 and 2.4 from both of my Maneaters, just where I said it would be here. There it is. And then Occult Brawler 12.5, Frozen Banshee 13.8, and Valkyrie at 2.9. So maybe I'll remove Valkyrie from the team and see how much the damage of the rest of the team goes down because of that counterattack. I'm not sure yet. I'm open to your suggestions. I also have, Nethril in terms of a poison layer, or I have some like sheer damage dealers like Brackus and, well, I guess Razen's not really a sheer damage dealer, but I could probably get creative with my team. Let me know if you have any suggestions, but either way, I'm thrilled that I was able to take my damage from, 15, 17 on a bad day to 21, 22 on a good day, all the way up to 33, 34 million with this unkillable composition. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope that website helps you guys out. And as always, take care, guys.